Thanks everybody for watching the next video in the series. This one's around the top 5 things that you could do to better secure your Microsoft 365 environment. We feel it's really important because we're seeing a lot of increased breach activity occurring within clients. We're seeing an increase in ransomware attacks. This is a problem that's not going to get better. So we felt like it would be a good idea to talk through some things that you could enable in your environment that you probably already have today to help prevent this from ever happening to you. With me, I have Daryl Moll, our principal cloud architect, and he's going to walk through his list of 5 easy things that you can do to help secure your Microsoft 365 environment.
All right, thanks a lot, Keith. Number 1, the top most important thing that you're going to get for being able to enable or secure your environment would be multi-factor authentication. MFA, again, sends the second layer of authentication to another device that you have. So in addition to your username and password, you get that second layer of authentication. The second layer or second piece of information that you can enable that's going to secure up your Office 365 environment would be advanced threat protection. Now it has been recently renamed to Defender for Office 365. That technology includes safe links, safe attachments, anti-phishing, anti-malware, and anti-spam rules. All of those in combination handle different things from protecting your end users from clicking on links or downloading attachments or doing things that they really shouldn't be doing, but they're doing when they're not paying attention, or they're just clicking on something that they thought was something different. The biggest piece of most of these things that we'll go through in here and talk about today is that are already included at some base level in the licensing that's already included when you purchase Office 365 through Microsoft. The next piece is, for number 3, would be data loss prevention. DLP really takes that and goes from the accidental level to the preventative level, from information being disseminated outside of your organization. That's going to protect any documents that have credit card information, social security numbers, or any PII or any other confidential information that is deemed by your organization from being disseminated outside your organization. The 4th most important piece of securing or quickly securing up your Office 365 environment, I would say, would be enabling security tips. Security tips are just little notifications that pop up when a user opens up an email or receives an email from anyone outside the organization, letting them know that this is an email from outside the organization to be careful about clicking on links or opening attachments that they weren't expecting. Another piece that is important that is kind of related to security tips is really branding your login pages. So when you do get to a user going to Office, the portal app, making sure that that login page is branded with company logos and name and stuff like that, and letting your users know if they don't see that to not put that out there, or not, to supply their credentials to that information. Number 5, and to round out the top 5, would be a backup solution. So Office 365 has different information and retention policies that enable the recovery of data in certain periods and different things like that. That is built into Office 365. Typically not as robust and end user friendly as most organizations would like. So there are third-party solutions out there for Office 365 backups that really put the power into the end user and gives the end users the ability to restore documents, emails, calendar appointments, etc., if anything were to go wrong. So really, again, to quickly recap, the top 5 that we had, most of them, 3 or 4 of them were already included in the licensing that you already have. There is a really important piece on the backup that gives you a lot more functionality that is, would be an additional charge, but well worth it if something ever happens.
Yeah, no, thank you, Daryl. And kind of just to reiterate what you said, those 3 or 4 that you turn on could prevent 80–90+% of the attacks, at least the types that we're seeing, from even getting into your environment. And then, as you mentioned, should it happen, the fifth, the backup and restore, at least enables you to restore things back to the way it was. So really important. Please know that in most cases you probably have these features and functionality available to you already. And if you have questions or need help setting this up, please reach out. happy to help. So anything we can do to secure your environment better is certainly something, you know, we encourage you to be looking at. So with that being said, Daryl, thank you for your time as always. Appreciate you walking us through your top 5 ways to secure your M365 environment. And as always, more videos to come. Thank you.
Thank you.